to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hold on to your underpants. It's time for Aftershock with Steve Grillo.
What is up, everybody? It's been a long time. Here we are with another episode of Grillos AftershockXL. It's been almost a year. I took a little hiatus after the pandemic, and today is a very, very, very special show. I've got two big guests, huge guests. Today's election day, and we're going to find out the results of what happens today, but I got two huge guests. Everybody in the world is trying to get these two people on there. Today, I got Joe Biden and Donald Trump, and we're going to make some tomato soup and a grilled cheese with bacon. What's more American than that? We're at Sullivan Street Bakery, and we're going to go inside, get some fresh bread, because the grilled cheese has got to be on point, and then we're going to go to the supermarket and get everything for the soup. So stay tuned. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, coming up. Here in Hell's Kitchen, at Hell's Kitchen Beer and Cheese, we're going to get some fancy-ass cheese for our grilled cheese and tomato soup tonight with the presidents.
I'm looking for Ron Barber's place. Anybody, look, hey, I got hairy legs. Where the heck? I'm going to 1735 West 78. You know the thing. Come on, man, this guy knows. Hey, son, you know we're...
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve Grillo, and you're watching Grillos AftershockXL. Again, it's been a long time. I apologize to everybody. I've just been getting my life in order, and it's been great. Everything's awesome. I kind of lost the studio after COVID. I know I could be doing the show from home, but I'm waiting for some good... I have some things in the works, but today is election day, and I'm very excited. I've already gone out and voted. I did everything that I had to do. I did my patriotic duty. So I thought, what better to make something extremely American, right to the core. So today, I'm going to do a special cooking show. We're going to do tomato basil soup, and grilled cheese. I got two very special guests coming on. No one's going to believe this. I'm surprised that, I've been very lucky to keep my first guest. He showed up on time. The second guest, I don't know where he is. So today I have both Donald Trump and Joe Biden coming in to help me make tomato basil soup and grilled cheese, the most American thing you can possibly make. So, it's...
now, Steve, I've been waiting around here. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me?
Mr. President, I am sorry, but, we're waiting for Joe Biden. He's late.
Wow.
He was here a half an hour early.
He's probably asleep, right?
Maybe on a park bench, maybe?
Unbelievable. We don't know.
Well, Donald Trump is here on time, of course. Joe Biden, he might be chasing his tail outside. But this is not going to be too political. I know today's election day. There's a lot of things going on. What's up? The election is...
It's good to see you.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. President.
We love this guy, right?
Yeah.
We love him so strong.
But I got to ask you a question. This is going to be on YouTube. You're not going to say anything like stupid or anything, right?
Look, we don't say stupid things.
Oh, well, okay.
That's for sleeping.
Because I got half my audience will tune out. Just start rambling on about stupid shit. They're going to click. They're not going to watch it. People need to know that, we can do a cooking show without you doing something
I think the audience is filled with winners, and I think today we're going to win so big, okay? Look at that food.
Yeah, well, I spared no expense for you, Mr. President. And Mr. Biden, I gave you both an opportunity to come and make something on Election Day, maybe shake hands.
Because he's a peacemaker, right?
Yeah, because, but, the soup is red. I hope that's not a prediction of what's going to happen today at the end of the day.
I think it might be red.
I don't know.
It might be.
Tomato soup is red. We can see what happens.
Just be.
All right, so I guess I'm going to start with Biden. Not fuck him, but fuck him. We're going to start
that guy, right?
Yeah, he's probably, if the Secret Service can't handle getting him here on time.
Hey, maybe this guy knows. Hey, George. I'm looking to get to Ron Barber's apartment. Come on, George. I'm looking for Ron. You know the thing. Hey.
Obviously, you showed up on time.
That's right.
In fact, a half an hour early, you're sitting in Ron Barber's apartment for this whole time waiting. And I appreciate that, Mr. President.
Because we call it order, right? Law and order. And that's what we're doing so strongly over there waiting. For you.
For me? Mr. President, are you ready to make basil tomato soup?
I'm so ready to make this basil tomato soup, and frankly, I think it's going to be delicious, okay?
I appreciate that, and it will be delicious, because you want to know why? It's my sister Patricia's special recipe. My sister, yesterday was her birthday. Say happy birthday to Patricia.
Happy birthday, Patricia, okay?
The best sister ever. Seriously, when you over-exaggerate how good things are, you could do it now when you're talking about my sister.
How many years young? We won't go there, right?
You don't ask a woman how old she is.
Women don't believe in age, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I happen to, I know age, but look, and nobody knows age. That guy no age. But Patricia, happy birthday. It's going to be a great one, and this is going to be a great year, okay? And I'm going to be making a very bigly announcement very shortly.
Well,
might have to do something with
it's her
election.
It's her tomato basil recipe, and that's what we're going to do right now.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to try it, right? Unbelievable.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, ma ci sento a dolcino d'amor, delle belle turbando al riposo.
Harvey likes chopping broccoli. I like chopping basil. One of my favorite things is the smell just radiates everywhere. And you get it down to a nice little fine flaky thing, and then you put it in the soup. I can't wait. I hope I don't chop any of my fingers off. That would be good. My feet, never mind my feet, just the fingers. But it smells so good right now. My favorite herb, basil. It smells so good.
Wow, do we love basil? We love basil.
Well, Mr. President, did you ever sniff basil before?
That is so good, right? Look, I'm not like that other guy. I'm not going around sniffing, right? We call it sniffing.
Yeah, this is not a little girl. This is basil.
That's right. We don't like little girls like that other creep. We call him Sleepy Joe.
Where is he, by the way? He's not here yet.
We don't know where the hell he is.
No,
we
he's
want
not
to
here.
know.
We want to know.
Unbelievable. You know the thing.
Well, I'm doing Lee Zeldin. You for Zeldin?
I don't know who that is, but you don't
But
vote
you're
for
for
Lee
Biden.
Zeldin, then you ain't black.
No, you probably wouldn't be black.
Yeah.
You would be black if you didn't vote for him.
Yeah, whatever I've never been a stickler for mathematics, but that's okay.
So listen,
Yeah.
ready? Lee Zeldin for governor of New York. This one-party Democrat rule clearly doesn't work. Restore law and order. Repeal the no cash bail. Fire all the woke DAs that won't put those thugs in jail.
Hey,
Anything about that?
I don't know what the heck is going. Who's Zell leading? And I don't know. Look, particularly African American. You don't vote for me. You ain't gay.
Unbelievable basil, everybody. It's going in the tomato soup.
And this stuff looks good. Okay, I'm officially endorsing Steve Grillo's cooking skills. And look, nobody cooks like this guy.
I appreciate that, Mr. President, but I don't know if that's going to
Believe me, I'd shake his hand, but he's handling food, right? We call it handling food. And we don't want to mess that up, do we? Right?
No, we
don't
do
want
not.
to mess that up.
Okay.
There we go.
Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero
This is how you make the
galante,
Patrician's famous
quella
tomato basil soup. You get a bunch of onions. Woo-wee! Yeah, it's hot.
Do we love that sound? We love that
Love
sound.
that
We
sound.
call it sizzle, right? Unbelievable.
Now, we're not going to do all the basil, Mr. President. My sister
Not all
specifically
the
said
basil.
just a little, because it can lose flavor after a while, so we're going to take a pinch of that.
Right, sort
And
of
then-
like the Democrat Party, right? People voted, and then they see them, they're losing flavor.
Well, here's more flavor, Mr. President.
more flavor. That's what
Garlic,
we
you
like.
like
We
garlic,
like-
very healthy, right?
We like flavor.
You're not exactly the most healthy guy, but me neither.
Yeah, but like I like fast food. But look, it's called strength and stamina, right? Those burgers give you strength.
You know, I forgot something, Mr. President. You like Diet Coke. We should have got a bunch of Diet Cokes for you. But we'll live with that. We got White Claw. Oh, you don't drink, though. You know,
I'm not a drinker.
That's a funny story, because I know you don't like drugs or alcohol. And do you remember that Howard Stern birthday party?
The birthday party at the
I
Plaza
thought
Hotel.
you do remember.
Like it was yesterday.
Right? But you remember what happened that day, right?
With Willie Nelson. right?
Willie Nelson lit up a joint,
Tell the people.
and you came running across the ballroom.
I came running
screaming,
across.
Who
and I
do you think you are, smoking drugs in my ballroom?
I said, Willie, you put that joint out because look, I always told the kids, no weed, no cigarettes. But Willie, he's out there smoking like there's no tomorrow, frankly.
Yeah, and then but he did kind of get you good. What did he do? He took that long drag.
Well, you tell the you were there.
He took the long drag of the weed. He blew it in your face,
Right in
and then
my
he put
face.
the joint out right in your tablecloth, ruining your tablecloth.
Such a
It's
disgrace.
a disgrace. But you know what, though? I got to tell you, we got to put some tomato juice in there.
There we go. Look at
Your
that.
Secret Service, is he got Tourette's or something back there? What's going on?
We like the tomato juice because it's red, right? And there's going to be that big red wave tonight.
In a couple of hours, maybe? I don't
couple
know.
of
Listen,
hours.
I just hope the right person wins. I go by, like, no, you don't talk politics or religion, because you're not going to convince me, I'm not going to convince you. I don't like a lot of things that come out of your mouth. Believe me, I wish there was someone there to be like,
okay, Steve.
so, all right, I'll calm down,
still
calm
get
down. But, you say some things, Mr. President, that don't come across the right way.
Hey, look. I need to communicate with the people, right? And the people know, but Steve knows, even if he doesn't vote for me, and I think he will, right? I think we're going to convince him. I think we might convince him, okay?
Yeah, I think we need a little more garlic. We need a little more flavor in here, Mr. President.
A little more.
What do you think?
There we go, right?
Oh, there's some flavor right there.
Look at that.
Flavor town.
Look at that.
All
That
right.
is some
So
delicious.
the trick is you have to get the little translucent. You know about translucent things, don't you?
I know all about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, you got to get the onions a little soft, a little translucent. Just because they break down a little better with the flavor into integrating into this when you turn it into tomato soup. Like it's just like you got to let it break down.
Can I do a little stir?
Oh, please, Mr. President, just don't mess it up like you did the economy.
Look at that. We call it stir, and we don't like that comment, right? The economy was roaring, but we call it stir. We're stirring so big.
The gas prices, Ron, this is going to cost you a lot with all this gas.
That's right,
The
because
prices are
of
through the roof.
sleepy Joe Biden, but we got a deal. I cut a deal with the guy downstairs.
But don't you think it was weird, Mr. President, that as soon as you got into office, as soon as he got into office, he did he just flipped everything that you did. Like whether it was good for the country or not. Like he just turned off everything you did and then went the opposite direction.
It was such a disgrace, and I think he knows. Look at that.
But sometimes you got to state the obvious. I'm not saying I like you or anything.
One second
but
he
that's
says no politics, the next second we're bonding over the delicious meal, right? This is
Okay,
why
tomato soup time. Here we go.
it's like the Italian mothers. The Italian mothers, they bond, right, over the meal.
Keep
Right?
talking. You let them know. Let the people know.
Show that man. Look at that. A lot of people, they never picture Donald Trump cooking, but look at him cook.
Where'd you go, Mr. President?
Look at
45
that
in the
stir.
house.
That's right. And Steve will tell you nobody stirs like I stir, except for maybe Steve's sister, right?
Hey,
And
hey, what are you trying to say about my
Hey,
sister?
it's look. I mean, the guy's got to. I wasn't going there. Okay. Look, I'm a very respectful Christian person, right? We call it Jesus, and I believe in him very strongly.
I'm a churchgoer, Mr.
He was
President.
on the
I like to go
cross.
to church.
He was on the cross. He sacrificed himself. A lot of people say I sacrificed myself for the country.
Well, you kind of did if you think about it.
Well, they took me off the internet. They took me off Twitter, and that's, these days, if you take it off the internet, it's practically like
I'm
you
going
did.
to change to a whisk. I want to get it. There's a consistency I'm trying to get here.
And that's fine. Look at that whisk.
So, whisk, the best whisk ever. $2.59 at Christie's.
Unbelievable.
So we're gonna. This is pretty much what we're gonna have to do right now, Mr. President. Is we're gonna take a little break in the lounge and get to know each other a little bit better.
Sure.
Because we have a lot of people in common. You know that.
That's right. A lot of people.
The person that was in your platoon is one of my business partners, and we'll talk about that a little later.
Oh, we're going to talk about it so strongly.
Okay. You know him very well. It'll be fun. All right, we're gonna let this sit for a while. We're gonna come back.
We're going to let it sit.
And we're gonna do grilled cheese.
And then we're going to come back, and we're going to do, we call it grilled cheese.
What kind of grilled cheese? The best grilled cheese?
tell me,
The
you
best,
tell me.
The best grilled cheese ever?
Wow.
Yeah. The best grilled cheese, the best.
The best, okay? And you heard it from him, and you heard it from me.
And then maybe we could talk about, how your relationship with Howard Stern used to be awesome. The things you guys probably did together.
Howard, well, of course, because this was one of Howard's best guys, and so was I. We had a tremendous relationship. We went on double dates, all sorts of things. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Oh, no.
But Howard stabbed me in the back.
He kind of did.
I mean, he stabs a lot of people.
He was a friend. What happened? Like, did you have a falling out before you decided to become president? Or did he go to the other side because he finally got accepted into Hollywood?
Well, look, I think he was jealous. Because I was always really accepted in Hollywood, whether it was The Apprentice, whether it was
did rap songs
tremendous
about
movie
you.
roles that I had done.
They made rap songs about you. What are you talking about? That's
The
amazing.
hip-hop, we call it hip-hop, right? With the African-American community. There was so many deals, and I was so big. But then I became president, and Howard didn't like it. Maybe the Hollywood people were in his ear because they turned their back on me, too.
Yeah. They were, first of all, you're hosting a party, and they're getting some free booze, and they're shaking your hand and patting you on the back, and then you go out, you shake the boat, and now everybody hates you.
Such a disgrace. But I think, look, we could even change Howard's mind because when we come back and we turn things around, I think people are going to wake up
I think people are gonna wake up so strongly. Even Steve, you know, Steve is sort of on the, we call him on the fence, right? He
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
on the
know,
fence.
Is he here? Is he there?
You could say it's the taint, neither here nor there.
Right,
Yeah.
you can call it the tape. Wow, I'm gonna get in trouble saying these words, right? You have to use the best words
the
when you're
best
in
words.
office, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not in office anymore.
No, you're not. You can
I
say whatever the
things
hell
like
you want.
Fuck, shit, ooh, oh my god.
Wait,
ooh.
don't touch anything that's below the equator. You get
Come
in
here,
trouble.
Secret Service. Come here, Secret Service. Because look, I'm a man of the people. Look.
Yeah, look.
This is Steve, my Secret Service guy. He's the taste tester.
Yeah.
So if there's poison in there, let's say Grillo wants to
Yeah.
murder me, right?
Well, you know, it would have been fine. No plenty of people that want to murder you.
Well, that's
Quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco.
powerful motorcade, lots of cars, right? Lots of motorcycles. Was going down to Palm Beach to my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago, and I see this guy sitting on the side of the road with a sign. He said, "I'm hungry, I want food." And I said, "Stop!" And they stopped. Howard had decided to turn his back on me, and how's he doing now, right? He's afraid to leave his house.
It's true. He was a germaphobe before. Imagine now.
Right. But Steve Grillo, look him up, all right? This guy is tremendous. He did wonderful things on Howard. And even though Howard, you know, he kind of stabbed me in the back, but look, that's okay, because we're going to come back, and I think Howard's going to have a change of tune.
I don't do that to my friends. You know what I'm saying? If you were like you and my friend went to your wedding, it's because of your
Well, it's
political
called
beliefs.
loyalty, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called loyalty.
I get. Well, it says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody ever tell you you kind of look like Billy Joel?
Oh, you know what? Did anybody tell you look like Cloris Leachman?
Perhaps a few times, but this guy really looks like Billy, but that's okay. Look,
It's not a compliment, Mr. President.
but Howard, I mean, he completely stabbed me in the back.
Color, non più frai, quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quella...
Oh, here comes. We're at the Grillos AftershockXL, and I got President Trump here. It's election day, and we're cooking one of the most American things you could possibly cook. Is we're doing grilled cheese, bacon, and basil tomato soup, all from my sister Patricia Grillo, the greatest sister ever, Mr.
That's
President.
right. And we love bacon, right? We love bacon. Look at that.
It's an American thing to do. We make bacon. We're having fun, and you know, the funny thing is, we were talking about you. We have a mutual friend.
We do.
We do. One of my visitors. Peter Tickton. That's
Peter
right.
Tickton. I met him in military school.
And what you guys?
Wait
had
a minute,
great
wait a
relationship.
minute. What
Whoa,
the
whoa,
hell
whoa.
is going on here?
What the
Look
hell
at
is that,
this.
Mr. Trump?
Look at this.
Excuse
That's
me.
my stepson that I adopted on the side of the road. He was raised by wolves. Pepino, what did I tell you? Stop it. Look. I don't know what the hell you're waving at. Look. I mean, I know you're looking at the camera, but look. I told you. You can't just go around. I told you about the drinking. And I told you about coming into Daddy's shoot. You know what? You're grounded. Get back there. Look at that. Look at that.
You know, that's a nice thing that you did, Mr. Trump. But like,
Such
Yeah,
a disgrace. This kid, he's giving me the finger, right? We're
No,
going to
yeah,
teach him a
so
lesson. We're going to teach him. You and me.
We were talking about Peter Tickton, and you know, me and him ventured into a business proposition of we started an LED lighting company called Bright Shot. That's how I know. But you guys went to school.
I know Bright Shot.
You guys went to school together, and
Military school.
now you promoted him, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and now he's working for me. He's part of my legal defense team, and with the FBI, the crooked FBI.
And but you know, he's got the Peter Tickton Law Group down in Florida. You brought him in because he's one of the best lawyers.
Nobody knows the Peter Tickton Law Group like I know the Peter Tickton Law Group, and he's doing tremendous things, and he's working for me. And Peter, if you're watching this, which billions of people are watching, we support you and we love you so strongly, and we're gonna beat that disgusting case they brought against me.
That makes no sense. You know, I'm not for nothing, but you know, there was people. Well, you know, Hunter Biden. Where is Hunter? Where is Biden? By the
Nobody
way,
knows. See, now he's coming
where is
around.
Biden?
Right?
By the way,
I think we're winning
we
you over.
were supposed
I
to
think-
be here.
Am I winning you
well,
over?
you
Am
are
I
now
winning
that
you
because
over?
the guy can't even show up. Like what the? He was scheduled. It was rock solid. I changed all my plans. I spent all this money, $95 for all this shit.
I'll take care.
And you know
of it.
what? Why was it $95, Mr. President?
Why is that?
Because of that guy that's not here and his inflation policies.
That's right. We call it Sleepy Joe. Look, he's
It's like
coming around.
$18
He's
for
coming
some
around.
bacon. Like, look.
And that bacon
Wait,
smells
wait.
good, right?
Well,
You can
well,
smell it through the camera.
What-
Nobody
what-
knows how to cook.
Mr. President, what color is that?
That's red.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what we call red wave. It's going to be such a red wave. And by the time this airs, the people will see we've won so big. All of my endorsements won so strongly.
And we're going to find that out in a couple of hours, but you still have a couple of hours to turn me, because I'm still like, it's not that I'm friends with Joe, like I'm happy with Joe Biden, but, you know, there's a lot of things that you've done that I'm not too happy with. I think we need to talk about them and maybe, like, trying to iron them out.
What the hell is there to talk about? What the hell is there to talk
Well,
about?
because you don't know when to stop talking.
We won with the economy. We won with the African Americans. We won with all Americans. And I think, that's how you even have money to buy that bacon, if you want to know the truth.
I have the money to buy the bacon only because I have a decent job. But you know what I'm saying?
And how did you get that job? My policies.
Your policies.
My policies, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Let's stir this tomato,
Let's
right?
stir that red.
That's how good I am. I'm arguing my points. I'm telling him how we won, and I'm cooking tomato soup.
It's called multitasking, Mr.
Called
President.
soup.
That's what you have to do.
Nobody multitasks like I multitask. Okay?
Yeah, this bacon.
Can we get back to how we were 20 years ago, 30 years ago at the Plaza Hotel, which I owned with Howard?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well,
And
we
I
went.
told Willie Nelson, put that thing out.
All right, we did that. We're just going to rub it in Willie Nelson's nose.
We're all buddy. We're all pals.
I can't believe you revealed the fact on your other show about what happened
Look,
with you and
back then
Howard.
I was a little bit wilder. Now I'm a Christian person. I adopted a kid, raised by wolves. Pepino! Come here. You're out of timeout. Ooh.
Whoa, this is
Look
hot
at
stuff.
that, right?
Hot stuff.
Come here, Pepino. Look, I believe in the Christ, and that's why I adopted this kid. What are you doing drinking? Put that down. Put it down.
I don't think he should be drinking. He's mentally impaired to begin with.
Exactly. Well, he's not mentally impaired. He was just raised by wolves. Okay?
I think he needs to
back off.
Give him a treat.
Okay,
Give him a
no.
treat.
Oh my God! Look, you're back. Time out.
A little
You're
basil.
back.
A little basil. Here you go. Here you go.
Take some basil. Take some basil.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Now go sit down.
Good
Go sit.
boy.
No,
Say,
he's not the
repeat
alcohol
after me.
again.
Repeat after me. Say, "Make America." Look at that camera. Say, "Make America great again."
Make America great again.
Good boy. There you go. Get back there. Get back there.
Okay. Well, we're cooking the bacon. The next is the grilled cheese, and then we're going to have the final product, Mr. President. I still see no sign of Joe Biden. I can't imagine. Times Square is kind of really dangerous.
And
out
who's
there.
going to win? Is it going to be Ron DeSantis? Say yes.
He's going to win, Mr. President. I hope.
Carrie Lake, is she going to
Well,
win?
of course, just based on looks.
Right? Beautiful woman, right?
Beautiful.
All the Republicans. That's
What's
why
gonna
I'm
happen
cooking
to
this
the-
red tomato soup, right? It's called the theme of the week, right? Unbelievable.
So what's going to happen, with Pelosi now that she's going to lose? She's out of the House.
Should we lower this a little bit?
She
Should we
can't.
lower that? Because it's sort of boiling up.
Whoa, there we go. We turned it off for a little bit.
There we go. We call
You're
it.
such a good chef, Mr. President. I like that. So anyway, Carrie Lake, she's good. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's hot. She's hot.
She's good. So,
Sometimes I think about her when I'm with Melania, the throes of passion.
you're not the only one.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
dirty talk. I say, Melania, tell me what states I won. She says, Ohio. And I'm
Show
like,
her.
ooh. and a
No,
little
you
bit of
lost that
Carrie
one.
Lake
You
and
lost
the-
that one.
No, I want to look it up. Look it up. It was Pennsylvania that was stolen. It was Pennsylvania that was stolen. I want Ohio. Okay. Do your research before you start mouthing off.
Hey, listen. You won a lot of states. You lost a lot of states. That's why you say it's stirring sauce with me.
It was stolen, but that's okay. We can't even say that on YouTube. It was.
Yeah. It was not the right results.
It was not the right results. But we won't say which were right, which
Well,
were wrong.
the 2,000 Mules pretty much explained that, didn't it? I don't know.
Dinesh, we had Dinesh on last week. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh well, we love
that.
Dinesh."
No, that's racist, Mr.
That's
President.
not.
You
No,
gotta
it's
leave that
called an
alone.
imitation. It's
And
not
well,
racist.
it
It's
is.
not racist. That's
why
like
Hank
say-
Azaria is
That's
not
like
doing-
saying I'm impersonating a pool and then you become water.
Well, wait, but I'm trying to help you, Mr. President.
It's a form of flattery.
No. You know what your problem is? You need me in your cabinet because I'm going to tell you no. How about that? I'm going to tell
Maybe
you no.
maybe I need that. Maybe I need that.
No, don't say that, Mr.
You know,
President.
Jordan Peterson got me to cry on the last episode.
I'm
Now,
gonna
look at
put a
you.
shock
Becoming
collar on
It's
you.
like a whole transformation, right?
I'm going to put a shock collar on you. When you say something stupid, I'll zap you, and you'll go, oh, Steve's right. I got to move on.
Sure. As long as we win, you know what? I'll give you a raise, whatever. I said, look at that, Dr. Phil. Oh, Oprah, let's get emotional and cry and be all sweet, whatever.
You were winning me, and then you had to bring up the racist voice, Mr. President. I don't understand.
It's not a racist. Look, if a person is Indian,
Hank
and I
Azaria.
imitate an Indian voice, Hank Azaria, he left The Simpsons. There was everybody
Because
loved.
everybody thinks it's
Everybody
racist.
loved that impression.
I know.
Apu, they called it Apu.
Thank you. Please go. Come again.
Nobody's watched The Simpsons in 30 years.
Guess
Just
what?
like your former boss, Howard Stern.
Guess what?
That I can tell
No one's
you.
watching him or us.
Oh, people are watching this. We've got billions and billions.
Okay, we're gonna finish the bacon. We're gonna come
If
back.
you look at the numbers, they're through the roof.
Yeah, well, the numbers are gonna be through the roof.
They're through
after-
this thing. They're through. Look at that. I pressed the button, right?
Nothing happened. Thank God you didn't press the other button.
Which button is that? The
Boom,
nuclear?
boom, boom, boom.
Well, Sleepy Joe, they're talking about nuclear.
Well, you got little rice man throwing with missiles all over the place right now.
You're lucky you look
And
so
what-
much like Billy Joel, who I happen to like Piano Man, okay? A bottle of red, a bottle of white.
Oh, a bottle of go fuck yourself.
Madison Square Garden, front row.
Every day.
2 months ago, it was good.
Well, is he a Republican, Billy Joel?
I don't know what the hell he is, but I like his music.
His music's very good. One of my favorites. Mr. President, we're coming down the home stretch. It's almost dinner. I'm hungry. I don't know about you. The smell.
I am starving and I can't wait to eat, right? Look at that.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any Diet Coke. I apologize.
Not
So
good.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the finishing touches on my sister Patricia's happy birthday. Tomato basil soup. So now she told me we had to wait towards the end to put some parmesan. Would you like to do the honors? Get a nice little
Sure.
big. I know you have small hands, but try to get a nice pinch like
so
that.
racist against.
Small-handed people. A little more.
I've got large hands,
All right.
okay?
All right, that's perfect, Mr. President. Thank you. All right.
You know what? I'm going to hold it hostage. I'm not going to let it go unless you
Listen.
say I have normal-sized hands.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
normal
big
size-
hands. Big
Large
hands.
hands.
Large hands.
Huge hands.
Huge hands.
And release.
Release. Thank you very much. Get that. You're in my kitchen. Remember.
Unbelievable.
Okay, then we're gonna finish up with this is a tomato basil soup. My sister Patricia, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Patrice. Right?
What are you doing? Get out of here.
What the hell? Get out of here, Pepito. What
the hell's wrong with that kid?
He's a rambunctious
All right,
youth.
this is a tomato basil soup. So she said, Patricia, and she's really much better than I in the kitchen.
You know what? I gotta like that trickle. I gotta like the trickle. Let me trickle.
Trickle, go ahead. Trickle down economics. They're blaming everything on you now. I don't understand. Every time they get into a situation
It's
where
so unfair.
they're in the press room and they get called out.
Cameraman, show the trickle.
Yeah, show the trickle.
Look at that
So
trickle.
they-
Look at that trickle.
They turn it on you. They blame you and Putin for everything, but they can't face up to their own. You're starting to get
We're
made a
gonna come
change.
back so big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna announce in a few days, okay? It's
Okay. So, but I just don't like the fact that every
Let
time.
me do the big spoon. Let me get
All right,
that
you're the
spoon.
big dog. You do the big spoon.
Bigger spoon. Look, if you want to compare spoons, if you want to know the truth, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Little spoon, big spoon. Okay, so here's the deal. Now we're gonna do the heavy cream, and we're gonna put this.
We call it stirring, right?
Got a heavy cream in here. It's gonna make it nice and thick. Oh, I should have opened this up before.
It's a lot better than the light cream
Yeah, you know
and
what? I'm just
Sleepy
gonna,
Joe uses. Okay.
I'm gonna go old school and open it like this because this must have been made in China. I think it was made in
Such a
China.
disgrace. Now you gotta get in there. Look.
Go. I don't know. Maybe your tiny hands will get. Look at your tiny hands.
Tiny hands.
Tiny
Look,
hands.
tiny
Hold it
hands.
up.
Oh, look at the tiny hands.
All right. Wait. Well, I
There
gotta
you go.
pour it in it, but
You
you're
do-
gonna
you
stir
do-
it.
you do
You're
your
gonna
thing.
stir it in.
You
Stir
do
it in.
whatever the hell it is
Mr.
you
President,
do.
your hands are fine. Okay, just stir it. Keep stirring.
Ah, he's coming around, right? He's
Yeah. Keep stirring.
watching too much fake news, this guy.
Fake news, fake news. I watch all the news just to make sure which I know is fake and which isn't. Right? Come on. Look how creamy that is, Mr. President.
Very
Does that remind
creepy.
you of
Tell
Melania?
Don Levin I said hello. I saw him with Mike Lindell in the banter.
What are you doing? Get out of here. He's like a
Oh
gnat.
my God! It's Pepino. Get back there.
You're gonna
Get
eat
back.
It. Tell me he's gonna eat. So just keep stirring. It's very creamy. Does it remind you of Melania? A little bit, maybe?
Oh, please. Such a disgrace. Beautiful woman, though. My dick and balls created a beautiful female.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Melania's your wife, dude. Stir it in. Stir it in.
Melania, right? Oh wait.
Wow,
Hold on.
you know,
Saying
you gotta
Ivanka. Wow, I got confused for a second.
Where's Sleepy Joe? He's supposed to be here.
I'm Joe President. Maybe these kids could help me find Ron Barber's place. Come on, man. We're looking for Ron, but this kid knows where's Ron Barber. Looking for Ron Barber. Come on, man. Hey, look, here's a kid. Come here, kid. Come here. Oh, that's good. This kid smells good. Look, kiddo, you smell like a peanut. Makes me hungry for these. Excuse me. You know the thing. Come on, man. We're looking for Ron Barber. That's okay. Help me find Ron Barber. Come on, man. Hey, look, you're going too fast. I'm an old man. We're looking for Ron Barber. This lady knows I got hairy legs. They turn blonde in the summer. Come on, man. telling me I gotta get out of here. So, come on, man.
He's missing out. I'm not holding back. I'm cooking the. We're gonna get into the grilled cheese right now, but
Look, if I was Sleepy Joe, you want to see my Sleepy Joe impression?
okay.
Oh my God! Wait, we're talking about. Let me use the knife.
No.
Hey, come on, man.
I didn't know you did
And
impressions,
that's
Mr. Trump.
okay. I got hairy legs. Who the hell talks about hairy legs while cooking, right?
That's very
Such a
rare.
disgrace. He's like, I got hairy legs. Where's the nearest kid I can sniff? And that's okay. Hey, look, it's the shower time. Let me pour this on myself. That guy's a total disgrace, okay? Believe me. This guy, no, look at him laughing. Goes,
Yo, get
Peppino, what are you doing? Oh my
That's
God.
That's enough.
We need to send him to rehab. We need to send, look what happened to Aaron Carter. Right?
Oh, very
Drowned in a bathtub. These rich kids. I made him a rich kid. They overdose on the opioids. They call it epidemic, right? Wow. We need to take care of Peppino.
No, it's okay.
Not good. It's not good.
We'll give him his. We'll put a couple of things in his soup, and then we can go for that. I'm gonna try the soup. We're gonna leave the soup to rest, Mr. President. You do the honors first. It's a little hot.
Absolutely.
But you got an asbestos mouth.
Hang on, wait. My Secret Service. You gotta make sure it's not poison. We give it to him first. We give it to him first.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not poison. You can blow on it. It's okay. It's okay. Is it poison?
It's good.
There we go. Okay.
All right, now it's your turn.
Hang on. And we share a spoon, right? We share a spoon because it's called loyalty. When you're loyal, you share. Okay, believe me. Wow, that's good.
All right, well, I'm gonna share the spoon.
Good.
And look at that. I already got an STD.
Very funny. No STDs here, okay?
You got around back in the day, Mr. Trump.
Well, me and Howard, we were sharing women. We were sharing women at the same time.
Okay.
Miami, Palm Beach, unbelievable.
So we're gonna let this soup enjoy the new flavors together.
Sure.
But it's time for the very most important.
Yes.
Grilled cheese.
Yes, the grilled.
So we're gonna have
cheese,
to.
right?
Mr. Barber, do you mind passing me that oil right there? No. Get the pan kind of hot. It's a little hot. It's really hot.
We call it
Damn, that's hot.
Wait, we call it pandemic, right?
No,
There's a joke for
I think I
Fauci.
just burnt off my fingerprints. Okay, so we're gonna do a little olive oil.
Fauci's gonna want his fingerprints burnt off soon.
And,
Okay? He's gonna be on the
because-
run, like those Nazis in Brazil, right? Disappeared.
Right out of the butter. Right out of the blue. I got Kerrygold, my favorite butter, straight from Ireland. It's the best butter in the world. And the most tasteful. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in the pan
It
as
does
well.
look good.
You know the Irish, they know their butter. We're going to get that hot. So what first we're going to do is we're going to butter up this delicious bread I got from Sullivan's Bakery up in Hell's Kitchen. We're going to do that to one side.
Hell's Kitchen, a lot of the LGBTQ.
Very
which,
much
by
so.
the way, I have a tremendous relationship with, right? Because they want to win. The gays want to win.
They are winners.
That's
So we're going
right.
to put some cheese on here. This is went to the beer and cheese in Hell's Kitchen. Going to put a nice layer of cheese on there. And then I did some thick cut bacon. I'm going to put that on there right there.
Look at that bacon, right? Thick cut. We love the thick cut.
We'll do that.
Unbelievable.
And then we're going to get another piece of we got sourdough. My sister Patricia suggested sourdough.
That is tremendous.
We went to the Sullivan Street Bakery to get nice bread.
Sourdough, right?
We're going to put that on top. And then, hold on. Mix this around. Put this right down here.
Wow. So good.
And let that settle.
Look
And
at
then we're
that.
going to continue to do this for the next couple of sandwiches. And then we'll get back to you when everything's done.
Should have hired this guy at one of my many properties because he cooks so good.
You should hire me because I make you funny.
He's good. He's cute.
Maybe.
He's cute.
I make you look good.
Very cute. Oh, you make me look good. Billy Joel makes me look
Shut
good.
up, asshole.
Very nice. Oh, look at that. I know how to get under his skin, right? It's called winning.
You know, there's the hot stuff here. And you know, Mr. President, you won't look good.
Hot
stuff. You burn that hair that you got going on there. What's going on?
Oh, please.
Red and orange don't go together.
Look, we call it banter, right? And the people like the banter, but look, I've got the most beautiful women, the most beautiful daughters, the most beautiful food.
I bumped into your daughter once.
Oh, yeah, you said you were working at a
I was
restaurant.
working at a restaurant. She came in and it was like the whole room just
Is
stopped.
this thing on? I don't see any sizzle.
Yeah, it's sizzling.
Where's the sizzle?
She came in. I worked at a place called Fresco by Scotto. which is
Frisco.
very famous.
And there it is. I mentioned
delicious
sizzle.
restaurant.
All of a sudden, sizzle happens again, right? What a
And
coincidence.
your daughter walked in, and the room just stopped.
You're talking about Ivanka, not Tiffany, right?
No, well, Tiffany,
you know,
yeah, but I
she
never
was
met
good.
Tiffany.
Yeah, she was okay.
And
We talk. We text every 3 months. It's okay.
well, you guys should be nice to each other.
Wonderful lady, right? Her mother was on Dancing with the Stars. She came in 5th place. That's okay.
Well,
My kids come in first.
you got me there, Mr. President. You broke me. Congratulations.
That's okay.
All right, another one on the grill.
Another one on the grill.
Oh, who knows? The president is musical. I love
Another
that.
one on the grill.
Who is that? Could you name the artist, Mr. President?
Another one on the grill. I think that's Donald Trump. That's the artist, if you want to know the truth.
Oh, so that's a winning band. Is that the deal?
Look at that crowd.
All right, I'm gonna.
So
I'm
used
doing
to
I'm-
saying it, there's
I-
not even a crowd. I'm saying, look at that crowd. 'Cause
I'm switching up the cheese thing because, like, making things a little different. So I'm gonna do one sharp, one thing, and
Whoa.
then more bacon.
Wow. We call it diversity, right? We mix
Yeah.
the yellow and the white
Your
and
little,
everything.
your
Very
little-
good. We love diversity, right?
Your little stepson will be very happy.
That's right. Where the hell is he? He's
Oh, no,
passed
he's in
out.
timeout.
We need to send Pepito to rehab, that I can tell you.
Oh, he's passed out, Trump. All right.
Oh,
There we go.
there he is. He's coming back.
No,
Look at that deliciousness right now. These small hands, these are huge hands. Look at that. No, Daddy does a trick. Daddy does a trick. Get out of here. Go. No. Go. Go. Raised by wolves. What can you say, right? But I have such a tremendous heart that I
Big
took him
heart,
in.
big heart.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's the end of Grillo's AftershockXL, which is the best part of when you do a cooking segment, is when you get to eat. Mind you, Mr. President.
Absolutely.
But
Look at these sandwiches.
Look, do you think I did a good job?
You did a tremendous job.
But before we start to eat, I'm always saying I'm half Irish. I think it's time. I'll do a shot of Jameson. How about you do a shot of milk?
I'm not a drinker, but I'll do the milk.
Well, you do a shot with me, Mr. President. That goes a long way with me. I'll give you your milk, but I gave you a racist glass. I wanted to see how you'd handle it. Because you can't do anything with the Dixie cup, the Dixie flag anymore. That's kind of racist. But why don't you do your Joe Biden impression with the shot with the boobs, and maybe there's a young girl there.
Hey, come on, man. Let's sniff the cup and that's... Look, hey, come on, pal.
Come on, man.
You know the thing.
She's got boobs, Mr. President. Don't you want to rub them?
I got hairy legs.
And she's got hairy boobs.
And look at that. That's such a disgrace.
Cheers, everybody. Well, we're gonna go say goodbye. But before we do, you gotta have to see what the final destination is.
That's great milk.
It's great milk. And you know what? It's American milk. It wasn't from China.
That's right.
So here's the tomato soup, Mr. President. And here is a great piece of. Let's see. We'll get you the one from the bottom. Yeah. Because it's still warm. Here's your tomato soup. And your grilled cheese. Hold on, we gotta cut it. You like it long ways or in a half?
Half? I like it half.
Half? President likes it in half. Let's see if the cheese does the gooey thing. Oh, it's a little bit, but there's a little cheese.
That's
Oh,
okay.
and then we're gonna get you a spoon. Why don't you try the soup, Mr. President? Tell me what you think.
Sure. Wow. That is excellent soup, okay? If I were to endorse this soup, I would endorse it so strongly and it would win so big.
And it's Patricia's soup. It's her birthday, so it's a tribute to her.
And happy birthday, very strongly to
My sister.
Patricia.
Oh, thank you, Pepito. He's so
Look at
sweet.
that guy, right?
What a good guy. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he speaks. I didn't know you spoke.
I speak every now and then.
Okay, but this is the final of the election day, Mr. President. You got your grilled cheese. We have no Mr. Biden.
That's okay.
But,
Well, Biden could go scratch, right?
Well, I guess he's got a scratch an itch somewhere. He's in Times Square. God knows what happens in Biden in Times
Hell
Square.
knows, right?
But well, you know what? We're gonna have a little private dinner now. I want to thank everybody, Mr. President. Grillo's AftershockXL.
Grillo's AftershockXL. Follow, like, subscribe, all the things.
Yeah. What about
Hit that subscribe
What about you,
button.
Mr. President? You must have some.
Well, I have the
things.
Donald J. Trump podcast. Look it up. It's doing tremendous numbers. Follow, like, subscribe, just like his.
What about your friend Scoop?
Jason Scoop, great guy. Look him up on Instagram. Great, very talented, young, handsome too. Very handsome. Look him up on TikTok, Jason Scoop Comedy. Instagram, Jason Scoop, and Twitter. All the things, Jason Scoop. Look him up. Oh my God, it's my boy.
What a wonderful segment. Mr. Trump, I'm not saying you want me over 100%, but you've opened my eyes to some things about how you're not that bad of an asshole.
Well, isn't that fantastic? Come here.
Oh my God, food was delicious. Oh man.
Joe, what are you doing? Where you been?
Come on, man.
Hey, Joe.
Oh!
Joe, you're in the right building.
Excuse me. Come on, man.
Listen, we already ate. I left
Look,
some.
that's okay.
There's soup in there for you. It's right on the table. Sorry.
Take you out behind the schoolyard. Come on, man. What's going on over here? Oh, hey, I got shot. That's it. Hey, look. Hey. Hey, Corn Pop was a bad dude. Ron Barber's apartment finally got here, and that's okay. Look at that. Come on, man. King of the list. King of the, you know the thing. Come on, man. Headphones, and look. That's what, hey, look, we got a wonderful meal. Delicious. Filled with lots of, come on. African American. LGQBT, and that's okay. Hey, look. We're in the fridge. Look at this. Hey, we got jam. Come on, man. Oh, wow. Look at that. Here, finally get the soup. Come on, man.